Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. This is Bowman here, and today we are doing the unspeakable. We are contemplating whether or not we are going to sleep with this female drow. I've thought about it, and we could either try and talk ourselves out, talk our way out of this, maybe I should put it, or we could just get it over with and do it. I think. So I'm trying to think, because my character, Soren, he has a romance with Nira, and I don't think he would want to ruin that. I don't think that would be something he would want to do. Anyway, here's what she says. Of course it's necessary, fool. The fact that I command it makes it necessary. Remove your clothing and come here already. Oh boy. No, I do not wish to do this. Your wishes do not come into this, foolish Veldrin. Refuse me again and you shall pay the ultimate price. Do you understand? Now come here. I cannot. I belong to another. What? Who? It's someone you don't know. Someone from Chednasad. A handmaiden has collared you, yes? I'm almost tempted to break the ward, but I have no interest in a battle at the moment. A pity. I now see why you fled from Chednasad. Soon, dear Veldrin, I shall break your collar and free you from her grasp. Then we can do as I wish. But I have no time for such a thing now. I should have to find another male to satisfy me later, when I have the time. For now, there is more for you to do. It is time to introduce you to the matron mother of the house Despana, Veldrin. Mother Ardalence is anxious to see the male who has done so much for Ustnatha. You will go to the temple and meet me and Mother Ardalence there. Do not delay, Veldrin. Mother Ardalence wishes to speak with you immediately.
Just so we're clear, I don't care what you did in there.
But I didn't do...
Don't care! Don't want to hear another word about it. If I thought you were falling madly in love with the drow woman, it might be different.
But until we decide something else, we're free. Kind of free. I understand, but I didn't...
Like I said, I don't want to know. Let's get moving.
Agreed. Well, we didn't have to go through with that, so...
I hope this is worth it.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I hope this is worth it.
Here you are, matron. This is the male that I spoke of to you, Veldrin. I can see him well enough, fool girl. You think I am blind? I see nothing special about him. What fascinates you so? Matron, he's an excellent fighter, and he is the one that rid the house Despana of its other problem. This is that one? Ithiliad's eye tyrant's gnomes and the mighty Soldaphine? Are you sure? To me he looks scrawny, and there is something odd. I am positive, matron, that he could prove of great use to you. Perhaps. Let him prove it, then, if he is to become so favored in the eyes of Despana. You boy, you there, Veldrin, is it? Pay attention. The eye tyrant you killed coming from their so-called city is not the right type. I told the girl here which type I required, and that is not the one. But, matron, Silence, girl. I'll not swallow your lies. Speak again, and I'll send you into the pits of Lolith. Would you like to deal with the Drider again so soon, girl? Now, Veldrin, you have proven yourself as competent. This is good. House Despana needs competence, a rare commodity when one is surrounded by fools. House Despana is about to embark on the path to greatness. Veldrin, you can tie yourself tightly to us. Mother Lolith approves of the successful. But I require something rather rare to begin this path. You might acquire it for me, so I shall give you the task and see if you can earn Despana's favor. I need the blood of one of the neighbor races, Veldrin. The noble race is only the blood from one of their most powerful members, a dangerous task. Your first option is to acquire the blood of an elder orb, most powerful of the eye tyrants. Its blood or its eye. I bade the fool girl to do this, but she failed. The Spelljammer tyrant was supposed to be an elder, matron. I swear that is what the spies had reported. They must have exaggerated. Silence! You should have checked it on yourself, girl. Do you rely solely on this male to be your strength and your wits? No, matron, I do not. Enough. Should you go after the Elder Orb, you will no doubt find one of their tunnels in the southeastern portion of the main caverns. Your other options are to gather blood from the Elder Brain of the Thiliids, or from a prince of the Kutoa. Either would be difficult as the Elder Orb. The Elder Brain is guarded in the Thiliid city, through the southeast caverns. An old ruin of the Kuatoa lives in the western caverns, ruled by a mad prince. Go then, Veldrin. Bring me the blood of one of these creatures. House Despondent awaits your return, but do not tarry. This is my command. Very well, I'll do my best. Of course you will. Go now and begin your task.
The path to supremacy for a male lies either in the bedchamber or the books of the majors.
Hold, friends. I've heard of your prowess of late. Perhaps you will have interest in a business proposal of mine. Who are you? I am Visaja, a merchant of some note within the city, although you will not have heard of me, no doubt, since you are newcomers, no matter. I notice you are well equipped with magic, among other things, so I have assumed you may be interested in purchasing an item I currently have in my possession. See this golden rope I have here? 'Tis a relic of no small power, yours for the buying. It is of this interest to you, of course. That depends. What does this rope do? Well, now, what this gilded rope can do, and what it can be used for, are separate things. A bit of explanation is necessary in order for you to understand. Go on, then. First, to add credibility to its value, you must know that the rope belonged to an infamous Jarlaxle, until I stole it, that is. You do know whom I speak, yes? No, I don't think I've heard of him. No? That is rather odd. I thought all Drow knew of this mercenary. No matter, all that you needed to know is that he had many potent magics in his possession. Or at least he did. This gilded rope once belonged to him, and from what I can hear, he sorely missed it during his stay in Usnatha. Sad, really, but it's not my fault. Sad? What's sad about it? As the story went, he came on a mission for House Jailat, helping in the war against House Gilish. 'Twas done in an orgy of blood to please even Lolith. In the sacrifices that followed, though, the matron refused to pay him, saying that the services rendered to the Spider Queen should be payment enough. According to the tales, he simply bowed and left even as the gathered house mocked him and spread the story of his foolishness. What does this have to do with the rope? He enacted a plan of revenge. He planned on acquiring the wardstone that would allow him entrance into the house so that he could return their favor, but the wardstone was held by an ancient founder of Usnatha, a powerful lich residing in the Mage Tower. The rope was to protect him from the mage's magic. I swapped the rope with a fake. However, his men were imprisoned by the lich, and the rogue was laughed out of the city for the failure. This is the real rope, however. With it, you would be immune to his power and could loot the Mage Tower as you pleased. Consider the possibilities. Interesting. How much are you asking for it? Not much at all. A mere 1,000 gold, and it's yours, my lord. That's a fair price. Here you go. Excellent. That is a relief. You should be able to enter the Mage's Tower and be safe, though I wouldn't attack him if you can avoid it. Good luck, friend.
I hope this is worth it.
This place will be your tomb.
Bah, more fleshling to disturb me? What is this? Ah, you have twisted cord in your position, eh? Well, it should be no good to you, fool.
The best surfacer is a dead surfacer.
Ah, it worked. Wasn't sure it would. These things have a way of never working out exactly as you plan. Thinking on the fly is an occupational hazard. Then you must be that mercenary that merchant told us about. You are Jarlaxle, aren't you? The one and the same, charmed, I'm sure, pretty lady. Then he lied. The rope didn't work. Lied? Now that is a rather harsh language. Vishjad, what are you about?
The path to supremacy for a male lies either in the bedchamber or the books of the majors.
I'm here, Commander, at your service. Yes, I see that. Allow me to introduce my lieutenant. I'm sure you're already familiar with Veldrin. Yes, tell me, did you lie to him? I did not, Commander. I didn't think so. He said the rope would protect you from his imprisonment spell, and it did. You are here not in some minuscule hellish subplane. This is a pocket plane, headquarters of the Bergen-Durathi, my mercenary band. I hoped the rope would bring you here, and I see that it has. Welcome, Veldrin. You wanted me to come here. Why? I wanted you to see if you would actually attempt to face the Lich. Call it a test of your courage, if you will. With most of my men imprisoned by the Lich, I've hardly anyone left to do what I require done, and I can't go asking just anybody now, can I? And just what do you require done? Well, you were about to deal with the Lich anyway before he cast you into the plains. I simply need you to acquire something that he has in his possession. The ward stone for that house? No. Even I know when to give up on a plan. My men come first. The Lich has numerous gems that contain the soul of my men, and I want them back. Whether you kill the Lich or not is up to you. Killing him would allow you to loot the tower, I suppose, but however you get those gems is no concern to me. Once you gather up the gems, I will use the rope to pull you back into the headquarters here. Easy enough, yes? Are you ready to go, then? What? I never said I would do this. Oh, right. We're at the gesticulating helplessly part, aren't we? Besides, I thought I would told you to remind me when we arrived at this point. My apologies, Commander, an oversight on my part. You're forgiven. As for you, dear friends, I think you will want to do this. You wouldn't want your true identity revealed, would you, Soren? There's no need for such a glare, Soren. I'm confident you will acquire the gems, and such action will be unnecessary. And if you kill him, you will have access to his tower. You could even take the wardstone and pillage, if you wish. It's all good. I just want to make sure that you find those gems in the time they matter. How long would you say would be fair? An hour? Perhaps a day, Commander. We are in no rush. Right, Soren. We won't need it just to be sure. If you have one day, Soren, to get my gems, make sure you hold on to the rope. You'll need it. See you then. Oh, and give my warmest regards to the Lich.
I hope this is worth it.
You
Now try something different. Now try something different.
There he goes, scrubbing his knees again. Tickling him. Hee.
That's it?
I hope this is worth it.
That sissy fighter, you grab, I'll scratch.
Uh-oh. And here you are once again with the gems in hand. Really, Sornmerk, you have lived up to my expectations and then some. I'll take those gems, thank you. Precious, aren't they? To think that they would have squirreled away such a beauty for a millennium. What do you figure they'll be on the market? A considerable amount, Commander. There are more than a few nobles who would pay dearly for the opportunity to vex, regardless of their worth. True enough, I wish I could be there to see the matron mother's face when she finds out we've got our payment anyway. But I thought you said the Lich trapped the souls of your men in those gems. Would I risk my men against the Lich? I just wanted the payment I was due, as well as collecting the price of the matron mother's insult. I have not only collected the soul gems of the matron who founded the house, but you killed their ally, a member of their own house. I think matters between Bergen de Arathe and House Jalat are pretty much even now. Wouldn't you agree, Soren? Fine, you got what you wanted. Now send us back. Ah, you're a good sport, Soren. For service, human. I do not know what you're doing in Ustanatha, but I'll allow you your secret. Do as you wish. I care not. I would like my rope back now, so I shall relieve it of you. A bit of gold, my friend, for your trouble. As for what you chose to make of your encounter with me, that is up to you. You may choose to be bitter, or you can take advantage of your situation. He's dead. Loot his tower before the mages of sorcery close up with the magic. You can use the wardstone to enter and loot their house as well. If you do, I will ensure that the Jalak cannot affect the rest of the city, and if you kill the matron and ruin her house forever, it would serve her right. I'll take that into consideration. Time for you to return to Usnatha, then. You'll be quite a sport, Soren. Perhaps we shall meet again.
I hope this is worth it. I hope
You
this
must
is
gather
worth
your
it.
party before venturing forth.
I hope this is worth it. What is it? I carry too much. Your items on the ground. I hope this is worth it. I hope this is worth it. I hope
Interesting.
this is worth it.
Let's see. Well, maybe we'll pay a visit
You know,
to
my last owner always said I was
that other house.
sharp and edgy. He was such an ass.
He was such an ass.
I hope this is worth it.
The wardstone glows briefly and you disappear. You enter... Oh yeah, here we go.
Get down!
Don't let them into this!
I see you in the crowd.
Victory unclear. Destruction? Victory
in the
unclear.
crowd.
Destruction certain. Get down, everyone!
I hope this is worth it. Let's do this quick and painful. Yeah.
Lord be praised! All victory is her doing!
Who are these intruders? How do they get past the wards? Bah, they must be assassins. Let us deal with them.
Victory
You asked for it.
unclear. Destruction certain.
Yeah.
Feel the backhand of Great fun!
Quick and painful.
Culture, Imperium.
I carry. You're
I have had to drop what you gave me. I have only 2 arms and no more space.
I hope this is worth it.
This new item restricts my movement further. I could carry no more.
I hope this is worth it.
Sorry, but I couldn't hold that last item. It's on the ground.
I hope this is worth
No, I can't carry anymore.
That's it?
I'm sorry, I dropped something.
That's it?
it. I hope this is worth it. I'm willing. I carry. Your items on the ground.
Okay. Well, we did that.
Oh, glory for the Dark Mother!
You there, worthless male. Loth demands a service of you. We have just crushed a set of blasphemous Godar worshippers, but they have fled and now hold themselves against our vengeance. You will proceed to the southeastern corner of the city and eradicate them. We will allow no such heathen gods in the sight of Loth's children. Yes, mistress, immediately. You will speak when asked to speak. Now go and perform the will of Loth, she demands. Southeastern. Okay, so it must be back here.
Oh, I'll show
Taste like Go for the eyes. Go for the eyes.
Let's do this. Quick and painful.
Oh, I'll show you a fight. Oh, I'll show you
I don't
a
like the
fight.
looks of this.
Victory unclear. Destruction certain.
I see you in the crowd.
Invincible! Invincible, I say!
Alright. Well. Took care of that.
I hope this is worth it.
Can I talk to this lady again, or...
I hope this is worth it.
You performed the will of Loth and are worthy of another day of life. You are blessed, your continued existence. It was an honor to serve, thank you. Do not presume to speak to me. Loth call upon you regardless of your honor. Go, you are no use to me now. Okay. Come on, friends.
I hope this is worth it.
Okay, now we have to... see. Let's go to the southern tunnels. I can get there.
I hope this is worth it.
Go for the eyes. Go for the eyes. Yeah!
There we go.
I hope this is worth it.
Alright.
I hope this
You
is
must
worth
gather your party before venturing
Wasn't
forth.
so bad.
We are all heroes. You and Boo and I. Hamsters and
You
rangers
must gather
everywhere.
your party before venturing
Rejoice!
forth.
I
You
hope
must
this is
gather your
worth it.
party before venturing forth.
I am willing.
You have the blood. You've done it. Outstanding, Vildren. The Spider Queen smiles upon us. Our gamble does not go unwasted, daughter. Your champion has brought us the blood that we need. Praise Lilith, the ritual may finally begin. Despana will rule Usnatha without question as the permanent house. Indeed, but we must be cautious, daughter, ever cautious. The ritual may be disturbed before it is completed. The Silver One may get desperate. You're going to the Steel City, matron. Yes, we cannot be disturbed from the outside. I shall go now and begin the proper preparations. That shall be a glorious day indeed. Veldrin, you have done House Despondent the greatest of services. You will be a male without equal. Riches and slaves shall be yours. I shall see to it as soon as the ritual has been completed. Now it is time for you to rest, strong one. There is nothing more for you to provide me. Well, I'm not done with him just yet, Veldrin. Come to my personal apartments. I expect you to meet me there within the hour. This is not a request.
You know what? A long time ago? Yeah, I was like a moon blade.
Save. And I think we'll end this episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and the game's just getting more and more exciting and more interesting, so I appreciate you sticking with me. And as always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.